started getting some higher paying clients, started spending more money, and I never learned my financial lessons yet. So long story short, 2017 rolls around. I get 2 clients that probably shouldn't have worked with in the first place and didn't have my processes and systems in place. Had to refund about $40,000 worth of work in one day. So now I'm 40 grand in debt because I still didn't learn my financial lessons, still spending like crazy. My wife's pregnant. We just had our baby, right? This is like in between everything, right? I don't want to be a dad now because I feel like a complete failure. So prior to those refunds, I go out because I'm going cuckoo in the brain. Like, don't know what to do with myself. I'm going to be a dad in a couple of months. Like, so what do, Lizanne? I go out and buy a $187,000 car. I go and buy 2 Rolex watches. I just piss all of my money away to try to get me distracted. And it bit me in the ass because shortly after that, I had to refund that money. And now I'm negative. And so I had to figure out how to come back. So luckily, due to a great personal brand and online presence that I built, these 2 people tried to go out there and try to trash me, right? So my wife and I my wife wrote a statement. I told her what I wanted to say, and she articulated it better than I could. So we put it out, and she was like, you know what, Henry, just stay away from the internet today. Let things kind of simmer down a little bit. So I stayed away, and it's about 7:00. I come back, and I have to see what's going on. Like, I'm dying. And there's like 187 comments on this post. And it's my audience all going to bat for me, saying, Henry, I know you messed up. We know you're not a fraud. We know you're not this guy. Get your shit together, excuse my language, and come back stronger than ever. And I was in tears. I really was, because I was like, wow, if I hadn't had this personal brand out there, an online presence like I had, these 2 guys, this guy and woman could have buried me. And then I'll never forget it. There was a guy that came out of the woodwork in all of this and said, the same person that did this to you did it to me a year and a half ago, and I have yet to resurrect myself or even show face because I didn't have the online presence that you had. I didn't have an audience to come back me up. He goes, so I'm still sort of in hiding. And I felt my heart poured for this guy.